Hello and welcome to my YouTube channel. If you're new to this channel, my name is Amra and this is Amra's Beauty Blog. If you're a subscriber, then a welcome return. If you like this video, then please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell for weekly uploads. So I have got something quite exciting to show you. I have 4 of the new Patrick Ta blushes that he's just launched, as well as his new brush. I'm a huge Patrick Ta fan, but I'm also a huge blusher fan, and I love the way these apply on the skin. Now, as you can see here, I've got a face full of makeup already, but not the blush. So what I've done is kept that blank, and I've got some Made by Mitchell makeup. Actually, it's makeup that I got during Christmas, and I haven't reviewed a lot of it yet, but I have the eyeshadow on and I have his lips on, and I just thought, let me put that on, give you a little bit of a sneak peek, but actually show you the Patrick Ta first. There are some beautiful shades here that he's launched, and I'm very excited about all of them because they're all so very different. I thought I'd start with the lightest shade, which is She's Seductive. I'll kind of give you the description of each shade. He's also got a shade called She Goes to the Gym, which I'm trying to do my very best right now, so that's kind of motivating to have that. And then She Knows Who She Is, and finally this shade here, which is She Left Me on Red. And I am so excited about all of these. So what we're going to do is we're going to put these on, and each one I'll tell you the description. I will put them on both cheeks because I feel like I want to show you the full look. Before I do that, he has launched a new brush, and apparently this is a smaller version of a brush that he had before, which is the dual-ended blush brush, and it's designed for perfecting Patrick's signature technique of applying cream over powder. So I will put powder on the cheeks first, I'll show you that, then I'll add the cream on top. Sweep the powder blush over the cheeks using the fluffy end of the brush, and then top with cream blush using the dense end, gently pressing product into skin. I wanted to try this because I feel like sometimes with Patrick, when you use his brushes, they give a little bit of a different result. This is designed to be used with his new blushes. So I've just gone off camera and added a little bit of concealer as well because I felt like I was looking a little bit tired. And so this is what the face brush looks like, and it's a blush brush. And what I like about it is it's got a little bit of a slant here on this side, and then this side is the fluffy side. So this side is where I'm going to apply the powder, this side is where I'm going to apply the cream. And if you're wondering why my skin is glowing so, it's because I've got the Patrick Ta foundation on, and it is absolutely gorgeous. This foundation looks really lovely on my skin. So let's look at the blushes now. So the first shade I'm going to show you is She's Seductive, and this is described as a warm rosy beige. What I love and hate about this is you can see my fingerprints all over it already, which I've hardly touched it, like I've literally taken it out of the box, so that is a little bit annoying, but the actual packaging is so beautiful. Patrick Ta packaging. We are going to have a look now. You can see that we've got a bit that shuts here. So this is She's Seductive, and you've got the cream on the top, which is covered like normally, and then you've got the Patrick Ta powder at the bottom. This, I would say, is like an everyday shade, and I'm really looking forward to using this on a regular. So just wanted to show you the brush up close. This is the fluffy side. This is the side that has the slight slant to it, which is for the cream. This is what it looks like. And then you've got Patrick Ta written there. So I forgot to mention, you also have a mirror here, which is always handy. So what I'm going to do is do a quick swatch for you of both. So we're going to swatch the powder part below. So we'll just do that here. You can see the shade there. So let's do a quick swatch of the cream part now. And this is what the cream part looks like. She's Seductive. Okay, so let's try this. So we're going to always start with the powder first, and we'll move on to the cream after. Like I said, my face is bare, ready for the blush. We're going to go in using Patrick Ta's new brush. It's his blush brush. We're taking the powder. It's coming out quite a lot, which looks promising. I'm going to use his mirror and tap it onto my cheek. And already I am loving this. Against my skin tone, that looks gorgeous. It's a lovely everyday shade, I would say. It's very, very pretty. Right, so this is just the powder of She's Seductive. And now we're going to take the cream side, and I'm going to use this lovely side which has got this slant to it, and go into the cream side and add that on top of this shade. So let's go in with the cream. That's so nice. It sort of brings out the shade a lot more, and I've kind of just gone in with one layer. I like the way this applies the blush actually. It's really, really nice. Wow. And then I'm just putting the excess where I would normally put it. I just wanted to show you, like, it's given my skin a gorgeous glow, and it adds to Patrick's foundation, but also just brings out the shade. This is Shea Seductive with the cream on top of the powder. I really, really like this shade. I think it's a very pretty shade, and I think it's a shade that I think if you're a medium skin tone, this is going to look so lovely as like an everyday colour. Right, so I've just started again, just put foundation back on, and we're going in with the next shade, and this is called She Goes to the Gym, and I love the name of this. It's a cool mauve rose, and that's how he describes it. I love cool tone blushes, just love them. I've got one from Tom Ford that I constantly use, and it's one of my favourites, and I think they discontinued it potentially, so it'd be nice to have like a powder and a cream version of it as a spare, and it does remind me of that a little bit. Wow, take a look at this. Isn't that just stunning? Again, you've got the protector here. This is what it looks like, and I can't wait to try this. So let's do an arm swatch of this. We're going to start off with this shade, which is the powdered version. I like that already. Stunning. And we're going to go now to the cream. It feels emollient. Very, very nice. So this is the cream of the two. So pretty. Okay, so let's start off with the powder first, and oh, already I can see it's really pigmented, so let's take a look at this. It's definitely deeper than the previous shade. Definitely more pigmented. It's a deeper shade to the other one, but still really gorgeous. Same on the other side. Very pigmented. I didn't really need to do much to get the colour to come out, which I like a lot, especially if I'm in a bit of a rush. So this is the powder. So pretty again. So this is a shade She Goes to the Gym. So this is the powder. So I see myself potentially wearing this maybe during like the afternoon when I just want to add a little bit more depth, and evening. So we're going to go into the cream now of this one, and we're going to use the other part, which is that more denser part, and put that on top. Oh wow, look at that. I love the way once you add the colour, it just pops. After you add the cream, it just becomes another colour, and it just becomes more intense, but in a really beautiful way. So I'm just taking that and adding that on top. A little bit there. Oh, what a gorgeous shade. This one is She Goes to the Gym, the cream on top of the powder. What do you think? I love it. So we're looking at the penultimate colour now, and this one is called She Knows Who She Is, and this is described as a rich mocha, and I'm excited to show you this. It's the kind of colour I probably wear in the evening, or if I'm feeling like in a kind of chocolate or mocha inspired mood. So let me show you the shade. It's a lot deeper, and I think this is going to suit definitely medium to darker skin tones because it's got that depth and it's really interesting. Really, really pretty. That's what it looks like. The cream on the top, the powder on the bottom, And this is the shade She Knows Who She Is. I like this. This is very intriguing. So let's quickly do a arm swatch of these first. We'll start off with the bottom shade. Oh, look how pigmented that is. So here is the first shade. Wow. And then we're going to go into this top shade, which has this lovely glossy feel, which I think is really going to change it up. Oh my god, stunning. So I'm thinking that I'm going to have to be a little bit more light-handed with this because it's very pigmented and the shade is quite intense. So let's take the brush and really just get the amount here, and I'm just going to tap it on. But you can see it has a sort of earthy brown look to it. I might even just take that and put it on both sides, but can you see that it's really intense? Like, this is just one dab, so I really have to be quite light with this. But it's a shade that I can wear in the evening, I think, because sometimes I want something a little bit more stronger but more on the brownier side, which is I think where this sort of sits. Browny red if you look in certain aspects as well. It will change again once I put the cream on top. This is how it looks with just the blush with the powder, and it's a nice look. It's very brownish with a hint of red. So She Knows Who She Is. Okay, so yeah, I like this. It's a bit different than the other one. I like it because it leans more brown, which is really quite interesting. And now we're going to go into the cream. So let's take a look at the cream. So I'm just dabbing it and ever so lightly putting it on because it is quite strong. So I want to just get the depth that I need, but I love the glow of this cream. Once you put the cream on, it just changes the kind of look of the blush in such a gorgeous, gorgeous way. That is really pretty. I feel like I like it more with the cream actually on top because it's giving it something really, really interesting. And I might have gone a little bit OTT, but we can always bring it down with the foundation brush. But I just wanted to kind of show you the impact of the colour. So this is She Knows Who She Is with the cream on top. So we are now on the final colour. It is called She Left Me on Red, and it's the one that I was drawn to the most because I've not seen many blushes that look like this, and it's been described as a warm vivid red, and I can see why. I'll show you what it looks like, but it's the one that has got me the most excited. The last time I saw something like this was from an Ilamesca blush that I had that was like a kind of reddish colour like that. That was when I was doing a lot of MUA stuff, and I remember buying it thinking I'd never seen anything like it. This is the first time I've seen something like that since, and I love the fact there's a powder and obviously the cream at the top. So let's take a look at the swatches first. I think we should do a quick arm swatch of this because I think we are going to be blown away. Oh my god, look at this red. Wow. That is a red. And then we're going to put this lovely cream. I think this is going to look stunning. So let's have that on the side. And those are the two reds side by side. Right, so this is a moment of truth. I cannot wait to try this on. I'm actually going out shortly, so I will let you know how this has fared throughout the rest of the day, but I'm going to put this on now. So let's put this shade on. Oh my god, can you see that red? Oh, I can see how pigmented it is already. So, I mean, it's frustrating because I was hoping it would be a little bit more like this side, but I'm just going to have to blend it out. I'm not sure why it just landed in that one space, but it's a very kind of vibrant looks gorgeous once you've blended it, but you can see it kind of wanted to just go in the one place, but I've managed to blend it out. So I like this sort of vibrant red, very pretty. So this is the powder, and you can see that I've had to blend it out so much because it was so pigmented, but honestly it's such a gorgeous shade. So this is the last shade, and then this is called She Left Me on Red. So I've kind of been very cautious about how I've put this on because it's a very pigmented look. Can you see that? I'm scared to put it back on because I'm going to have to blend it out like very, very quickly. So I'm just trying to fluff my brush out a bit more just so that colour kind of disperses a bit more. And I'm just going in and adding that to my cheeks because I really want to show you the powder, but you can see that, wow, there's something about a red blush that really makes you look more uplifted. But this is the powder, and I cannot wait for the cream, so let me just show you this first. So I'm very excited now. Let's go for the cream, and we're going in with this brush, and let's add that to this look. Oh, wow. Wow. I feel like this has completed the look having it as a cream. It just gives it a little bit of a glow, takes it up a notch. Wowzers, isn't that a gorgeous shade? I love it. I think blush always takes a look to another level, and I just love the way his blushes are. One of my favourite cream blushes, Patrick Ta, 100%. So pretty. So this is the cream on top of the powder. Okay, so that is everything, and I just wanted to give you my thoughts on the 4 new blushes that he has launched. I pretty much have most of Patrick Ta's blushes, and the reason why I love his blushes so much is that they are just so beautiful when they're on. They give you a lovely glow, but they work really well with my skin type, my age group as well. I feel like someone who's sort of in their 40s, we want a little bit more glow, and with the cream on top of the powder and how that performs and how that works on the skin, I feel like it just works for me anyway. I have combination skin, and it really brings out a lovely glow to my cheeks and works in unison with his foundation, which I absolutely love, as you know, as well. So yeah, this is the finished look. I think all the shades are beautiful. I think She's Seductive is a shade that you can wear every day, which I think if you're looking for one that ticks the boxes in the sense you'll get through it faster, I would go with She's Seductive. I think if you like bright colours, I think if you're more deeper skin tone, I would go with this one, She Left Me on Red, or the previous shade, She Knows Who She Is. And the reason I think those two look beautiful is I think they're more sort of intense, and I think they would show up on a darker skin tone without having to do much to get it to show. I think that he's hit the nail on the head with those for like a deeper skin tone. And then I think for a medium, I think She's Seductive and She Goes to the Gym are beautiful. I would use this as a medium skin tone person as well because I think this is gorgeous. What I do like about the other shade, which was She Knows Who She Is, was that it had that kind of browny undertone to it with a little bit of red, which can kind of double up as a bronzer in a way as well. So you can really kind of make these colours work to your advantage. I love the brush. I think the brush is really clever and worked beautifully on my skin. I hope you enjoyed this. I've really enjoyed filming it and I'm very happy. I am hoping that Patrick restocks some of his other shades because I think there's 1 or 2 that I haven't been able to get hold of, because every time they come in stock at Cult Beauty, they literally go out of stock the moment they come in stock. So I am on the waiting list, but I know that I'll probably not be able to get it when it comes around again because I'll be buying other things. So it's just a matter of timing, but I hope I can show you some of his other shades that I picked up as well, because I've got a lot of Patrick Tar and I haven't really filmed much of his, to be honest. And I do have a lot of his eyeshadows which I've not touched and filmed yet, so I need to do that as well, and a lot of his other makeup and brushes. So yeah, I hope you enjoyed this. It's been great filming. Please let me know your thoughts, your comments. Please don't forget to hit the subscribe button and the notification bell, and I will see you in my next video. Thank you.